Hello everyone and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Today I want to talk with you again about speaking better. Now, obviously I can see which podcast clips are most popular. Italki very kindly give me statistics that I can see. So I can see that all of you love learning about how to speak better. So that's why I'm making another podcast about it today. Now, of course, the biggest problem that students have is feeling confident. Most people have more English than they know, or they can recall at any point. And speaking in a second language, now I think you'd have to be a very brave person if you didn't find that a little bit nervous or difficult. So you can imagine the scenario. You go to a job interview or you're working with natives and you just always think, oh, I can't speak like them. My English isn't ready for this. But probably it is. And it's not about how much you know or don't know. It's not about vocabulary or grammar. It's just how well you're able to compose yourself. Now, as I've mentioned before many times, there's a number of key things which help you to speak better. One is breathing. One is intonation. And the other is linking and blending your words together so that you sound fairly fluent. As well as this, to get the proper vowel sounds, you need to be pulling your mouth down. If you pull your mouth down vertically, keeping the top lip stiff, you'll automatically create for yourself some perfect sounds. Now you can hear there, I'm pulling my mouth down, sounds. If I was moving my mouth horizontally, that would become sounds, like a very hard smile. That's why British people always look very unhappy, because we don't speak horizontally. It doesn't look like we're smiling when we're speaking. And to be honest, well, we don't. So those are the main ways that you can speak better. So let me just give you an example of what that looks like in practice. If you're in a meeting and you speak like this, I want to tell you today about the product that we have to offer you. It sounds a bit robotic and mechanical, doesn't it? It doesn't sound very, very sweet if you're trying to sell someone something. So you take a big deep breath. This is a point I mentioned earlier. And you breathe out. You push your breathing out. Most people don't have a problem with breathing, but they have a problem with breathing out. When you get stressed or nervous, and let's face it, we all do these days, we tend to breathe in when we're talking. Oh, I didn't know I made that mistake. And you can hear your body tensing, the breath is going up, filling your lungs, but not coming out your mouth. Let me just correct that. Let me show you how it should be. Deep breath in. Hi, my name is Joseph and I'm an English teacher and I want to tell you today all about English and how it works. Now you can hear there that pushing my breath out quite confidently, big breath in, big breath out, allows me to speak with a fair amount of confidence, carrying words on my breath and taking away those spaces allows me to present very well. Even if I don't know what all the words are that I want to say, it still sounds good. For example, my name is Joseph. I'm an English teacher. Now, what do I want to tell you today? Oh, you know what? I think I've forgotten. Let me look at my notes and then I'll tell you. So if I changed that, if I said, Hi, my name is Joseph, and yeah, sorry guys, I don't know what to say. If I did that in a meeting, suddenly everyone would look up and they'd be staring at me saying, oh my God, he's not prepared. But if I say, just one moment, let me find my notes, I know they're here somewhere, no one would care. When you're doing a presentation, you're probably getting the attention of around 20%, 30% of the people. I mean, many people are sitting there thinking, oh, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? I wonder what my boyfriend or girlfriend's doing. I have to go after this and run to my next class. So, you see, your confidence level is what people are expecting. It doesn't mean that you are confident. It just means that that's what they're expecting. Anyway, we've done the breathing part. Let's move on. So, blending the words together was another one of my 3 points. And that simply means making sure that the words are joined up correctly. Okay, so that's something for you to look at. There's other podcasts here that I've spoken about this, so you can have a look through them. And the next one was indeed intonation. So that's where you put your voice up and down. And this is also very, very necessary. If you're talking to a British person, you'll notice that we're all very polite. How are you today? I'm fine. How are you today? I'm fine. How are you today? No, well, fine, I suppose. It's the intonation that tells you what we mean, not the word itself. It's like a second language. So you need to be very clear on that, because you can give people different messages psychologically using intonation. Let me give you an example. Hi, my name is Joseph and I'm an English teacher. Okay, that's fairly confident. It's quite nice, isn't it? Another one is, hi, my name is Joseph and I'm an English teacher. Really? Doesn't sound right, does it? It sounds more like a question. So if you're giving people information, you want to bring your intonation down so that the sentence is closed. And this is very important if you're speaking. If you compare, for example, I'm Joseph and I'm the new student president. That's it. Don't argue with me. I've given you the fact. I am the president. But if I say, I'm Joseph and I'm the new student president, am I? Really? I think I am. Well, I hope I am. That's what it says on the paper. So you're giving out very mixed messages there. So you want to make sure that you always sound a little bit confident by using your intonation correctly. Okay, so these are just some ideas. And the last one I said a moment ago is pulling your mouth down. Okay, so you sound a bit miserable, like a BBC newsreader, but you still have a nice accent, you know. And if that's what you need or want to convince people, especially if you work in HR, you know, maybe you want to give people facts, you know. Don't argue with me. I work in HR. I could fire all of you. But if you said, well, I work in HR, I could, in theory, fire all of you, maybe. It doesn't really have that fear factor, does it, you know? So, yeah, it's very powerful, intonation. At least it is in English. I'm not sure about your language. There we are. These are some guides to help you to speak better. I hope you found them useful. Until soon, I will see you. Bye-bye.